Welcome to 21st Sports, and the breaking news out of New York is that the New York Football Giants have announced their new head coach, and they are promoting Ben McAdoo, their offensive coordinator, to be their new head coach there in New York. And Eli is happy about that. He had campaigned for McAdoo to get the job, as the offense has put up some really good numbers with McAdoo as their offensive coordinator. Of course, they've got to work on that defense, but he's been the Giants' offensive coordinator for the last 2 seasons. Before that, he was with the Green Bay Packers, and he was their quarterback coach in 2012, 2013, and he was the tight end coach for the Packers from 2006 to 2011, including when they won Super Bowl 45. So he actually has a ring as a tight end coach with the Packers, and before that he worked with the Niners and the Saints. And he actually has some pretty good numbers for offense. In 2015, the Giants were 6th in the NFL in scoring. They were 8th in yards, as the Giants put up 26.2 points per game. And in 2014, they were 10th in yards, 13th in scoring, as they scored 23.8 points per game. So they scored about 2.5 more points in 2015, as their offense was even better under McAdoo the second year. And before that, in 2013, the Giants scored only 18.4 points per game. So they improved by more than 5 points, about 5.5 points from 2013 to 2014 when he took over. And then they improved by about another 2.5 points from his first year as coordinator to his second year as coordinator. And they might improve by another 3 points or more next season. We shall see. And he's done that in Green Bay. He was the quarterback coach. And with the Packers in 2013, they were 8th in scoring, 3rd in yards, 6th in passing yards. And they put up 26.1 points per game. In 2012, they scored 27.1 points per game. They were 5th in scoring, 13th in yards, 9th in passing yards. Before that, in 2011, they were 3rd in yards and 1st in scoring 35 points a game when he was the tight end coach. And before that, in 2010, when they won the Super Bowl, they scored 24.2 points per game. They were 10th in scoring, 9th in yards, 5th in passing. So offenses that he's been involved with have had a lot of success. When he was the tight end coach, then a quarterback coach in Green Bay, and then the last 2 seasons in New York as the offensive coordinator. And there's no question on that side of the ball, they've had a lot of success, especially Eli Manning, in the 2 seasons under McAdoo in his system, he had 28 interceptions. The year before, in 2013, he had 27 interceptions. So he had half as many interceptions the first year with McAdoo as he had the year prior. And then again, this season, he put up similar numbers. So Eli Manning had a lot more success with McAdoo as he returned back to his prior form. He's actually been playing his best football under McAdoo as he put up his highest number of touchdowns in a season with 35 touchdowns in 2015. That's his highest mark ever. And he had actually put up 30 the year before, which was his second highest previously, now his third. But in 2010, he had 31. And his lowest interceptions was in 2008 when he had just 10 interceptions, other than in 2004 when he had 9, but he only played 9 games, started 7 that season. But since starting a full season, 10 was his low, and 14 ties his second lowest interception total. So he's had a lot of success with McAdoo as the coach under his system, and McAdoo is going to be the new head coach for the Giants, and he's 31 years younger than Tom Coughlin at 38 years old. He's the second youngest head coach in the NFL. The only coach younger is Gase, who was just hired in Miami at 37 years old. Of course, Coughlin was 69 years old, and Coughlin might be going to the Eagles. The Eagles also had some interest in McAdoo, and so the Giants get their guy, they keep their guy, as he's been promoted to the head coach course, they got to fix that defense, as their defense struggled the last couple of seasons, especially this year. But their offense on that side of the ball, they're pretty sound, and they're going to keep that intact. And so things are looking good for the Giants with this hire of Ben McAdoo. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you like this hire for the Giants? Do you think he was the right guy to take over the job as head coach and keep that offense intact? Or do you think maybe they should have went a different direction? Either way, let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much for listening. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you're having a good day and having a great weekend and have a great week and enjoy all the sports.